Life doesn't come with an easy mode. No shortcuts, no cheat codes. Just choices. And every choice comes with a price. Being overweight, it's tough. The way your body feels, the way your mind fights against itself. But waking up early to hit the gym, pushing through the pain, staying consistent with your diet, that's tough too. So, which tough do you want? Because either way, you're going to struggle. Might as well struggle in a direction that benefits you. Being broke? That's painful. Watching bills pile up, dodging calls, feeling like you're drowning while life just keeps pouring more water in. But budgeting, living below your means, saying no to impulse buys, that's painful too. Except that pain leads to something better. So, which pain do you want? Because either way, there's suffering involved. Might as well suffer your way into financial freedom. Working a 9-to-5 for the next 40 years? That's draining. Waking up to an alarm clock you despise, dragging yourself through the motions, waiting for retirement like it's some kind of finish line, only to realize you spent your whole life waiting instead of living. But starting a business? That's draining too. The late nights, the uncertainty, the failures, except one path locks you into a cycle of survival, while the other offers the possibility of real freedom. Neither is easy, so pick your difficult. Living a reckless life with no direction, no purpose? That's exhausting. Waking up every day feeling lost, filling the void with distractions, trying to silence the voice in your head that keeps whispering, "Is this really it?" But a life with discipline, with faith, with purpose, that's exhausting too. Sacrifice, self-control, saying no when everything in you wants to say yes. One road leads to regret, the other to fulfillment. Both demand something from you. Which one will you pay? You see, people talk about life like it's supposed to be smooth sailing. Like if you just manifest hard enough, everything will magically align. But the truth? Life is naturally hard. Struggle is built into the system. You don't get to opt out of it. You only get to decide which version of hardship you're willing to endure. Are you willing to endure the hardship of discipline? Or will you endure the hardship of regret? Will you suffer through temporary discomfort to build something lasting? Or will you choose the suffering that comes from never really trying? And let's be real, most people don't actually choose at all. They wait. They wait for life to somehow get easier. They wait for motivation to strike. They wait for the right moment, like it's going to tap them on the shoulder one day and say, "Hey, it's time." But the right moment isn't coming. It never was. Because life doesn't stop. Time doesn't pause while you make up your mind. You're either moving forward or you're falling behind. And let's not sugarcoat it. Whichever road you pick, there will be days when you want to quit. Days when you question why you even started. Days when it feels like you're making all the sacrifices and seeing none of the results. But here's the difference. One path gives you hope. The other leaves you stuck. Stuck in a job you hate but too afraid to leave. Stuck in a body that doesn't feel like your own but too tired to change. Stuck in a cycle of bad habits, bad spending, bad relationships, bad everything, but still convincing yourself that one day you'll fix it. Guess what? One day isn't a strategy. It's an excuse. So pick your hard, own it, lean into it. Because the moment you do, something shifts. The moment you stop resisting struggle and start choosing your struggle, life starts bending in your favor. And no, this isn't some cheesy believe in yourself speech. This is reality. Because the truth is, if you don't actively choose your struggles, life will choose them for you. And life doesn't care about your comfort. It doesn't care if you're tired. It doesn't care if you're scared. It just keeps moving. So are you going to keep waiting? Keep watching other people build their dreams while you scroll past their success stories and tell yourself they got lucky? Or are you going to wake up and realize that luck had nothing to do with it? That behind every success story was someone who chose their pain, embraced their suffering, and decided that if life was going to be hard anyway, they might as well make it worth something. You're running out of time. No, seriously. It does not matter if you like it or not. The clock is ticking. Every second you spend debating, hesitating, waiting, that's time you'll never get back. You're not getting any younger. The years don't rewind, and there's no refund policy on wasted potential. So here's the real question. Are you actually going to do something about it? Or are we going to have this same conversation next year with you still sitting in the same place, making the same excuses, waiting for life to magically become easier? Because it won't, but you can become stronger. And when you do, life won't seem as hard. Not because it changed, but because you did. So what's it going to be? Thanks for watching, and see you next time.